Hello friends, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. If this is your first time being on my channel, I really appreciate you being here. My name is Megan and I love making homemaking videos and all of the things. We like to decorate and clean and do all kinds of fun stuff over here. So today I'm trying my hand at Americana Decor. I have never decorated for like the 4th of July, Memorial Day, anything like that. I've never done that. So I usually just stick with like some sort of summer decor, like after Easter's over with. Like I had some lemon stuff that I would do, and I don't know, I would just do, just kind of that was when I brought out more of like everyday decor, maybe like a little bit of coastal stuff. But I just decided I was kind of getting into it last year, but I didn't ever buy anything. I never purchased anything for it. But I'd seen a lot of tasteful decor, ideas off of Pinterest with like sticking the little flags in different areas and just like being festive in that kind of way. So we're just going to quickly clean up here. We're not going to do too much in the kitchen today, but I did have a few dishes that I just wanted to quickly put in the dishwasher. And we're going to get everything wiped off and start picking up some of this like more springy stuff and putting out the Americana stuff. So stay tuned for that. That'll be happening in like 2 seconds. And then at the end of the video today, we are going to be making a quick dinner together. I'm making kielbasa sausage with some green pepper and onions, so be sure to stick around for that. Here's my super small little Americana haul here. All of this stuff came from Hobby Lobby, I'm pretty sure, and I absolutely love everything. I think the candle actually came from TJ Maxx, but everything else I'm pretty sure came from Hobby Lobby, and I just really like how everything came together. It did not take much, you guys, like you saw how little things I had, but I feel like it really made everything look very, festive and stuff. So you don't have to have any pieces at all, just kind of change out 1 or 2 things here and there, and you've got a whole different vibe going. So definitely keep that in mind. Don't get overwhelmed and think that you need to have like an entire bin full of stuff. Like, I don't think I'll ever have that much of Americana decor, but I would like to buy maybe a few pieces here and there over the years, but I'm really happy with what I have this year and kind of like how I styled everything. This corner tray was the easiest like transition ever. I only changed the candle out, so I just put the little flag candle out. I put like my more summery looking candle out, and I popped this little tea towel in here. I put this star plate in, and I just put a couple of flags in the pot that I already had here with these faux hydrangeas, and it made the biggest difference, and it completely changed the look and the vibe of this tray. My coffee bar area over here was never quite what I wanted it to be, like in this transitional phase in between seasons, in between holidays, I should say. So I had just stuck a few things over here just for the time being. But I did go ahead and change out my flowers here for like a blue look here. And I purchased this little abstract gold picture frame from Hobby Lobby, and I absolutely love that. I feel like I could use that in a ton of different places in my house, and it will look really pretty. But I felt like the blue really pulled well with that print. And then I just stuck this little flag in my USA little what is this? I don't know. This little ceramic dish here, and I thought that was just so cute. It gave exactly what I needed, what I was looking for. I wouldn't really want to do too much more than that. I feel like it can get a little bit overwhelming to have a lot of flags everywhere and just that kind of decor, but I feel like this was pretty tasteful, and I like how it came out. If you guys have been around for a while, you know I'm obsessed, you guys, with these faux flowers right here that you just saw me pick up, those the pink hydrangeas. But I did go ahead and switch those out for a blue pick, a blue type pick that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. I don't think this was in the haul clip earlier, but this was something else that I did purchase. And you'll see in a second I make a face. I'm like, oh, like I don't really know about this because it's still pretty sparse. I feel like I may need a different type of flower to stick in this and give it a little bit more of a filler. But this is just what I had so far, and I ended up sticking a flag in it, calling it a day, and you know, you get the point. It puts some blue over here, so I felt like the pink was actually clashing a little bit with what I had going on, so I did go ahead and just change that out, but this is subject to change. I will just say that. Also, as you can see from the back here, we have a big blow up, like water slide park situation happening on our deck. And I'm just telling you guys, like, we are having a blast this summer. Like, me and Vivi and my husband, like, we are just having the most fun outside. Vivian loves being outside. I have a 2-year-old daughter, and you know, she would rather spend more time outside than inside. And I feel like that's pretty accurate for most kids. But you know, it is just so fun. And my mom was talking about this the other day, but it's like the non-school age is just such a fun time in life. Like Vivian, I work from home for reference, and she's with me pretty much 24/7, and I love it. Like, we just cuddle, and you know, we just have a blast. We do whatever we want to do, and you know, it's just really fun. It's fun for her to not have like a super set schedule because she's not in school. Of course, we do have structure. I'm not saying that, but it's just nice because we're kind of on our own schedule, like with you know, not having her tied down to being away and things like that. So it's really fun. Off subject really quick, but I wanted to show a clip of this super cute little tiny basket that I ordered from Amazon. I just threw in some faux tulips, and I love that. I may put another one that matches on the other side of our cabinets. I've seen that like kind of vibe going around, and I think that'd be really pretty. And we're going to eventually put up some kind of window treatment over there. I liked it open for the longest time, but you guys know that I have been kind of wanting something, and we go back and forth on if we want it blind, up, or like the white wood blinds, or if I want to do like a Roman shade. Like I don't know. I would love to have your guys' opinion on that. What you think would look good over there. I just want it to look more cozy and kind of cottagey. But yeah, I'm not sure. Alright guys, this was something that I just wanted to quickly show you guys, but I'm so excited about this. I don't know if you all have seen these little like tricks and hacks going around, but you can just buy these little baskets, like these little plastic baskets. You can probably get these anywhere. These were $2.99 from Hobby Lobby, and part of the spring shop, I'm pretty sure, was even half off that. So super affordable, really cute colors. But anyways, you can put like a piece of parchment paper in these and like just give it to your kids for their lunch. So like a lot of times Vivian, my daughter, she's a toddler, she likes chicken nuggets, or just something like quick and easy in the air fryer. A lot of times for lunch I will fix her with like some tater tots and some fruit. Just stick a piece of parchment paper on this and you're good to go. Just like let her, you know, have this. You don't have to worry about it breaking. It's super lightweight too, so whenever she's done, all you have to do is pop the parchment paper out and you're good to go. You don't have to like really wash anything. I mean, unless it were to get dirty, but I just think that is a really cute hack, and it's something different, and I feel like kids like to eat in cute stuff and they're like more apt to want to eat if it's in something cute. So I don't know, I just wanted to share that in case you guys hadn't seen that. Alright guys, moving on to dinner. I also have this saved as a short on my channel, so if you just want to like quickly be able to reference this this recipe here, or like this cooking part, that is also in a short. But anyways, this is like the most easy dinner ever, and it's very filling and hearty. So we like this on rotation really well in the spring and in the fall. You can mix all kinds of things with this. Like if you wanted to mix in apples for the fall, that would be really good. Just, you know, whatever you want to do with this. We like green peppers, so I just cut up a green pepper there, and you can kind of cut that up to however you would want it to be. We like these cut long ways with this recipe. And then I just kind of like chopped up an onion like pretty roughly, like definitely not any rhyme or reason to this. I wanted it to be kind of like bigger pieces. So we did just green pepper, onion, and then I just liked to cut up my kielbasa sausage pretty small into just like the, I guess you would, is it called coining, like to coin it? I don't know, but I'll show that here in a second. You can even use like another thing of this meat. Sometimes I'll buy 2 packages and that leaves us plenty for leftovers. This night I ended up just making the 1 pack and it was still plenty, but you just basically put all this in one cookie sheet, one pan, a 1-pan dinner, and it puts you a little bit of oil on everything, just so it doesn't you know, just to give it like a little bit of barrier there for whenever you're baking. And I like to season it with salt, pepper, I think garlic powder, garlic powder, onion powder, and I'm pretty sure that's all that I usually use on this. But again, this is pretty you know, versatile. You can do whatever you want, like whatever kind of seasonings you want, and it's going to turn out great. I end up just popping this in the oven on 350 or I think you can even do like 375. I've done it both ways, and just pop it in there for like 30 minutes and you're good to go. You can even do like cut up some potatoes and put it in the same pan. I have done that plenty of times, but on this night I ended up making mashed potatoes because that's my toddler's favorite. So it's really good, guys. Just pop it in the oven and you have a delicious dinner. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this kind of content and want to see more, please consider subscribing to my channel. It's completely free and it really helps my channel out and helps YouTube to push my content out and allow other people to find me. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye, guys.